It's in your head. You can't put it down. Your reality. It's in your head. You can't put it down. Your reality. What'll you do when the lights go out? What can you do now? Technology. 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 Technology.
Can you put some goji berries in my Dropbox, please? Is this GoPro farm to table? NFL anywhere! You can watch the NFL anywhere, then why can't I watch it on the damn toilet, Linda? The only exercise I get is chasing those damn gypsies up my lawn.
Let's do it.
They're like, oh, trick or treat. Well, guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor. Guess what? We already got tricked. It's called Pearl Harbor.
Drunk on life. I think you're a little too drunk.
Yeah, I got trapped in a corn maze. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm Native American. Caribbean queen. Caribbean queen. So I'm not a jack of all lanterns, okay? So I don't know how to commit murder with Loyola Davis, okay? So I'm not a graveyard smash, okay? I was working in my That's not me.
That's not anyone.
Hey, you wanna hear a joke? What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist, so yeah. You wanna hear a joke?
Sure.
What is black and white and red all over?
Newspaper?
Oh no, that's better. I was gonna say something super racist, so yeah.
Sure. Go, everybody.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard! Action Bastard, I need you! Action Bastard, I need you! Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're stupid. All right, and I feel like this as well.
What? Oh. Who's in this shit?
Yeah, baby's in this shit, man. All right, welcome everybody to another Drunken News Report with me, Slim Cyborg, and our lovely stream Pervs. So let's go ahead and bring in our co-host, and that is...
Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
And yes, I guess
Hello.
you're right. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Didn't have a nap, so not sure if I'm gonna make it till the end, but
Okay.
I feel pretty good. I've had good bit of sleep this week, so.
All right. Well, hopefully you make it till the end. And thank you for being here. And let's bring in our next guest, and that is... the Al Trucker. How are you doing?
Woohoo.
They may have stepped away. So as soon as you're
Yes, they're
back, Al...
muted.
Yes, and you're muted, in case you didn't know. But anyways, let's say hello to the side of my chats right quick, and let's get into the meat and potatoes and all the stuffs and things I have, because we have so much to get through other than just the topics that I have displayed for y'all, because a bunch of crazy shit has gone down in the news world, and we're going to go over it. So let's start with the Canadian Elon.
Hey, Ollyman.
We have a pet dragon.
A pet dragon.
Stop the stupidity.
Hey, stupid.
A commander.
Commander.
All right. Well, hopefully that goes well. We totally understand. We have a demon orbs.
Orby. Woohoo.
And that looks like everybody so far. You haven't drinking any alcohol in about 20 years, never, babe. But yeah.
Somebody else popped into the side of the chat session.
And we have a JoJo. Welcome.
Hey, JoJo.
Beer acquired heading back home. Well, hopefully you'll get to drink with us then, because this is the Drunk News Report. So speaking of that devil, let's start with the days of the weeks is that it is. Did I say is?
Wednesday. That's the same every time. It's Wednesday.
It's exactly.
Global Pussy Day.
Yes. So today is global. Yes. So make sure that you give your pussy friends lots of love, either your significant other's vagina or your lovable furry pet that pushes things off of ledges. That's how we know that the earth is not flat, because if it was, cats would have already knocked everything off of it by now. So let's get on to National Misery Day. I don't know why Missouri has its own day. I mean, they do pay for these things, different organizations. So I guess their city, the state, I guess, paid for this. Then we have World Food Day. And this is to join the world to give money and or donate time or money, donate to food charities. to help those in need. So that's what this is for. Not just foods from around the world, but to help with people that need food
it was a day where we should all just be eating a lot.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
thought
but
it
that's
was
already
as well.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We already got quite a few of those days. Yeah. We don't need another one.
I didn't even know these were things anymore, but department store day. I thought that those things were like
that's
a myth
why they
now.
got
I didn't know.
a special day for it. So you realize, oh, there's still a few out there.
Yeah, just go to the one that's 100 miles away from you. Anyway, so next one is National Boss Day. So say thank you to your boss if you feel like it.
Fuck that. It's always their day. We're making them money every fucking day.
Yeah. So it's also National Take Your Parents to Lunch Day. I did not know that. I did not look up some of the rest of these yet. So, Jesus Christ, it wants to jump around like a crack whore. World Spine Day, National Fossil Day. Don't tell fucking mud fossil douche nozzle.
Oh, I thought Pip because she's
when she's a fossil. So there's an epilepsy day as well. National Feral Cat Day. Hagfish Day. Who cares about that?
Why is it? Why? No. I. That can't be. Why is it International Cat Day, and why do they put National Feral Cat Day on the same day? That's stupid. That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, this is to help raise. I know this is to help raise money for cats, so that we hopefully. Yeah. That's national. National Dictionary Day. National Liqueur Day. Truffles Day in Croatia. Oktoberfest in, how would you say that, brainless?
Bloemund.
Okay, all right. Anti-Poverty Week.
Well, basically all of Germany. That's been going on for a bit now.
Goes on for the whole month, technically, right?
Yeah, like weird Germans.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes, now we can hear you.
Am I coming through? Okay. I was trying to talk before, because I was going to say we celebrate Oktoberfest all October long here.
Yeah. Here we do to some extent, but guess what overshadows that? Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. Well, I guess, you know.
We celebrate it all month long here.
Well, yeah. No, well, at the Slim Cyborg channel we do, but you know, you can always throw a sausage on the barbecue anytime.
Hey, I don't mind
don't throw your sausage on the barbecue. That'll hurt.
I don't mind. Yeah, it depends. I don't mind throwing on a witch's outfit or costume, right? And then throwing back a bunch of fucking huge mugs of beer while I eat some fucking sausages, you know? I mean, I'm down to mix them.
What are you gonna wear while you've got that on, Slim?
What?
I said, what's the witch gonna be wearing while you've got her outfit on?
Nothing, and that's the amazing part. I got her that drunk.
I got her that drunk. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like you're stealing clothes off of people's backs.
Yeah, you know me. I'm just a clothes stealer, so you know.
Yeah, right. We can see that.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, you're the one stealing all that cloth.
Yep.
Well, I saw a cool thing you can print out and put on your door. In case just shutting off your lights and not putting up a pumpkin isn't good enough, you can put up a sign that says that everyone that comes around looking for candy is a freeloading Satanist who can go to hell. Which I wasn't aware there was like this backlash against Halloween, but I saw that today.
And do realize, Halloween is I believe originally a Catholic.
No, Maybe, yeah.
Celebration?
It's All Saints Day, but I think it may have had pagan origins as well. I mean, it's basically
Yeah.
just another holiday. It's not a harvest festival.
All of them
fucking
were.
celebration that the Christian church have, they've stolen. Every fucking one.
Well, I guess.
Okay, well, let's start with
the
this
point is
thing.
we're going to eat candy and turkey.
Yes, totally. So we're going to start with
But you're gonna go to church
and
to
then
eat candy? Sorry.
Well, I didn't say you had to go to church.
is that where Turkish delights come from? Never mind. Sorry, that's so stupid. Anyways, let's crack on with this first, and then we'll get to other subjects. And if you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll that is in the Cinema chats, and we
Please
will
hang on my
go
poll.
from there.
What? Never mind.
I voted
Yeah,
for
so
something. I went in
Here
there.
is a robot table that will bring you your food.
And does anybody remember Guillaume de Carpentier, the engineer who wrote software for optimized walking mechanisms in 2008 for fun?
No, I don't remember him, but he made this awesome table.
Now, having learned to work with wood and electronics, decided to implement the idea.
Look how it goes back in the corner after it's done serving you. Like,
awesome.
Never mind. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna say anything more.
Created by his own algorithms. What do you guys think of this?
I know.
That's
I know,
awesome.
Slim.
Like,
I know, Slim.
awesome.
You wanted to say go neatly back into the corner just like Brainless. I know.
The last time we covered one of these robots,
I'll say it this way.
Plans. Go ahead.
Like
Sorry,
a good
Slim.
slave, like a good slave or a
Oh.
good sub. They get back in the
Well.
corner like a good sub. Anyways, so
Yes,
there is
Daddy.
that table, which is amazing. Let's get into more funny stuff, and then we'll make fun of Elon Musk in a second, and especially after we watch this. But let's crack onto this, and I think we talked about this just a little bit on this channel, but I didn't know that it was to this extent that we were at this point.
My talk of the table is an only in America wild story, something out of a sci-fi film. An 81-year-old man in Montana who's been charged with federal felony wildlife crimes for cloning a giant foreign sheep here in the U.S. for hunting purposes. Let me try to explain this. So,
we've talked about like DNA and stuff like that, right? When we talk about like creationists and things.
Yeah.
Somehow he was able to make this work. I thought this was a joke, and I thought that he didn't get it to work, but because he was trying to get it to work, that he got arrested. Just listen, it's fucking insane. Like my mind got blown when I like revisited this thingy about, because I think we talked about this before on somewhere on one of the streams.
this 81-year-old man, his name is Arthur Schubarth. Oh. He imported sperm, tissue, and testicles from a Marco Polo sheep, the largest in the world, and then successfully took that material and made a full living sheep out of it. Then
I just want that to sink in for a second, and let's say hello to the captive desk. Hello, Dave.
Hey, Dave. Hey, I've got an idea. We could call this Franken mutton.
No, we know why. Yeah, sure. And thank you for saying that, Pet Dragon, because that's what it is. It wasn't that he cloned it. It was that now he made this thingy-mabobber that's going to be out in the wild or out, and it could change the ecosystem. That's why, like, when they when they brought in, it will change it because they're going to become wild eventually.
Even like, probably if I catch a fly here and I send it to you and it stays alive, that could upset like the whole ecosystem over there.
Yeah, exactly.
You could imagine an American fly trying to talk to a Dutch fly and figure out what's going on, and both of them are looking over at the Spanish fly.
Of course, the Dutch fly speaks English.
Well, I know, but with a funny accent, and they're both looking at the Spanish fly, saying, "Hey, what's going on over there?" Sorry,
that was a good one. That was a good one. That was good.
I needed to get that one in there.
Yeah, and I don't know if maybe they can actually breed after. It may be like an ass to where they can keep cloning them, but they may not be able to breed themselves. I don't know, but let's crack on a little bit more. So they did it with this other type of sheep, which is the MMK.
he crossbred that sheep with a Rocky Mountain Bighorn sheep,
Yeah.
And created a hybrid sheep that he called the Montana Mountain King. And the plan was to sell those, which he actually did, to people who wanted to stock preserves exclusively for hunting. The authorities were not fans of this move, and they've given him a 6-month sentence. The judge said this is to deter anyone from, quote, changing the genetic makeup of the creatures on this earth.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now that we did that.
Fuck. That was a Christian. That was a fucking Christian judge.
It probably
We've been doing that for fucking years.
I want to point something out that is true. I believe, and I have to look up exactly the jurisdictions, but my understanding is the U.S. has some of the most restrictive laws on cloning, and they are, I think, largely religiously based. Although there are other things to be concerned with. But I did hear that and know that was a concern. But I also have heard, and I don't think this is wrong, that other places have been looser with this type of research and stuff, and so that and this was one of the things when they had that Dolly the sheep, some U.S. jurisdictions, and I don't know if it was by state or federally, said, hey, we're not going to let that happen because it ain't Christian, it ain't moral, it ain't right. And I wondered if this would rear its ugly head, so to speak.
Those heathen.
Do you know why the Christians and the religious people were scared of the whole hybrid thing?
Because we call atheists and leave them out.
Chimeras.
Oh, the chimera, yeah.
They thought that if we could start doing these other things with other animals, that somehow you could inbreed humans with animals, just like they said.
Dr. Moreau.
Of course you can.
Just like they said with the gay marriage. If we start letting people marry each the same sex, they're going to start marrying animals. You know,
they haven't
objects, right, Slim?
They haven't yet.
Well, and yes, there are people that are marrying inanimate objects, but who cares? Let them do that. That is
we got one of those dumbasses over here.
It hasn't stopped Hallmark from making little ceramic bears wearing wedding outfits, though.
Sure,
so,
exactly. All right, so let's crack on with this. California Police Department does what? Jesus Christ. They have bought a Cybertruck and outfitted it like a fucking tank with freaking blue and red LEDs all over it.
Cool. But why?
They said it's for the DARE program for no reason.
It's not for no reason. It's for a very good reason.
Oh yeah, to show it off to teenagers. That's totally the best reason because it's not streetwear that they can't actually use it.
With the LEDs, it does look kind of badass, like a big ass tank.
I mean, kind of, but
So you got to remember, like he's in Europe where that does look badass, whereas like here it just looks like really goofy.
Well, they spent $60,000 to. Oh no, I think it's even was more than that. They'll tell us in a second how much it costs for them to buy one of these.
Like on top of the Tesla, they spent money putting lights on it. For $60,000.
The fun thing is that thing ain't allowed to drive.
Well, and then they had to They're not allowed to drive over there.
No, they're not. No,
sense.
European road standards like the front of the car has to buckle when you crash. This fucker is solid.
It's a tank.
With this you would hit a Mini, you would obliterate the Mini.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
my truck's already like that.
No, your truck will crumple.
Oh, my personal truck will.
It has a certain distance that it will crumple to absorb a lot of the impact. And
not the truck I drive at work, it won't.
Well,
my personal truck probably would.
When you buy a wraparound or the push bar in the front, like the comps have,
that'll keep you from going under it.
Yeah,
going from under it.
Sure, but it doesn't let it crumple the way that.
No.
So Anyways, America's way different than the Europe's, though. So that's
Mini was a bit of a stupid example because, like, what fucking car wouldn't crash it? Like hell, I'd crush a Mini with my bicycle.
Yeah. So, anyways,
and sorry to hear that you're driving a Prius.
Who's driving a Prius? Who is that? Oh, Tank Girl.
Tank
Pet Girl
Dragon.
The Dragon. Pet Dragon. I mean, Tank Girl got tank.
Okay, so let them tell you just a little bit about what happened.
Make it look
John Oliver.
Yeah, but it can't be used in pursuits.
LEDs,
it can't even be used for street patrol. I get you, but here, listen to this.
So anyway, that's a Cybertruck, but somehow even more Cybertruck than the Cybertruck. Bear in mind, that's not the original.
It looks like from RoboCop.
Audio that goes with that. We couldn't use the real audio. It was music from Terminator.
Yeah.
Those cops who have their Cybertruck wanted to invoke Terminator, where the machines killed innocent people. That's what their goal was. Okay. Anyway, here's a shot of it. They've taken a Cybertruck and they've put some extra graphics to make it look more,
well,
I guess.
Hopefully he'll talk about how much they actually spent. I think it's 120, but I'm not
badass
sure.
or whatever. Like if a PlayStation 2 game model was cool.
What?
Is that from the Young Turks?
Yes, this is from the Young Turks. Yeah.
Cool, I suppose. And you can see them.
Well, yeah, it is the damage report from the Young Turks.
You know, they're rolling around, and then they stand next to it, and they look.
Another episode.
People are always saying that things are happening with them, and they're really not. They're just using it for clout. Like I don't really know. I don't follow that drama part of it.
Yeah,
I just like using their content.
Okay, look, if you go to the next graph,
they're nicely a nice central.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard them complain about both sides. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
And I
like that. I like that
about that. You should not just say everything's cool just because they're on your team, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure where. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. If there's something, I'll figure it out and I'll let you know. We can talk about it.
Supposedly Anna is gone from the left to the right or something, and whatever.
Oh, okay.
That's the only fake
Whatever
drama.
that
Anyways,
is,
I don't
okay.
care. Let's let him tell us about hopefully the price really quick, and then we'll make fun of Elon.
they look happy. You know, they're all very. I guess if you're rolling normally around in a regular cop car, it's more fun and interesting to be in the Cybertruck, but I don't like it at all because, first of all, it's very expensive. Normal Cybertrucks start at $82,000. And the reason I mention that is because many people were probably excited when Elon Musk announced that they would start at $40,000, but that didn't happen at all. Just a little fact check there. They go up to $102,000 depending on the trim and options, but this is a special one that apparently cost $150,000.
$150,000 they spent to get that Cybertruck. Okay, so let's go to.
Seems like a lot.
Yeah. Let's go to this. This awesome thing really quick.
Right?
Yeah, and they reinforced some more
like they do put like regular cop cars are more expensive than the same vehicle sold to civilians with ICE engine. And so, like, I mean,
yeah,
it's not
because they have to reinforce. They put extra things when you have to rewire that much LEDs in there, and then the computer control system you have to
upgrade, but you know,
yeah, and then when you have to put in like an extra battery, and then also the reinforced trunk area because they make their trunks so that they're break-in proof, and then they also have a safe inside of most of those trunks where they keep
for the guns and stuff. Yeah, that
ammo.
makes
exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense because like I'm not allowed to just leave I'm not even allowed to park my vehicle with a firearm in it. I have to go straight where I'm going with it.
Yeah, and so that's the extra shite.
More lax down where you're at, I'm pretty sure, Slim. But
but that's the extra parts of it. And so, anyways. Here is an awesome thing that they're doing with elephants. So elephants are helping out during the flood in India. I think this is where this is. So they're you know, instead of boats or these people just waiting around, they're actually taking people out by elephant. Okay, there's that.
Well,
And
it
let's
doesn't cost
make fun of.
$30,000 to change the battery in an elephant. Although I hope they're treating them well.
No.
I've seen people abusing elephants when they're being used.
Yeah,
as
I think they were from a zoo or a sanctuary there, and then they were using it from there.
I mean, as long as they're being well treated, I like, you know, we use horses and
they
oxen and stuff.
seem
I
to
you know,
have.
I don't know. Elephants just
Okay.
seem to have a special place, you know. Maybe that's maybe I'm being overly sensitive to elephants, but that's just my take.
Yeah, no, it's horrible how they were abused in the past.
Yeah.
All right, so
yeah,
let's
and
crack
some
on.
places still do that, and some places have always been good
Yeah.
to the elephants.
It's
Yeah.
probably the individuals involved, just like all animals should be treated well by good people.
Yeah, so let's check in on Elon Musk's a supposed AI robot, and let's listen to it.
Optimus. It's insane. It's even talking. Hi to my friend John. John? Where's John? Right here. Oh, hello, John. How are you? That's crazy. I'm talking to a robot. From San Jose. Probably from where you were born in Silicon Valley. Wonderful. Where do you live in San Jose? Do you live in Allen Valley, or do you live in the Santa Teresa area? No, I live in Los Gatos. Los Gatos. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Nice area. Where do you live? Beautiful hiking out here up there. There is. Where do you live? I live in Palo Alto at the current moment. Figures. Yeah, this is awesome. That's what they train.
Okay, so the research,
it's a fun gimmick.
So the research that I've done, and actually I'll say Hassan was the one who broke the news to me. It is just it has a microphone that it's taking in the sound, and a human is actually responding back to it. Is the robot well? And I guess they're controlling the robot too, because they're in a second we're going to see the bartending robot, and supposedly somebody was controlling that and talking into the microphone. And there is a study, or there was something where he kind of admitted that, because he 100% can't. Anyways. So let's
This
crack
is like more
on
of a
with the
virtual
whole
presence
stupid
device
Elon
than
Musk.
a robot.
Well, in the first one, or the one he did last year, was humans in robot suits. And he said, in a couple of years, they'll be real. And so he's been faking this bullshit for fucking years.
Everything.
Oh,
no,
man.
his whole life is a fake.
Have you seen his underground taxi thing in Vegas or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean the thing we're gonna? You mean the thing, the underground taxi?
It's an underground taxi loop. It's so fucking dumb. It's basically like a Tesla. It's just a regular Tesla sedan driving around in circles in the basement.
If you want to know,
I don't fucking get
shit about Elon Musk, go watch Thunderfoot, because I think he hates Elon with a passion.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, and
that's not
a
James Bond movie.
And Demon Orb, yes, they were controlled remotely with EO and the blah, 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 and we'll get into that in just a second. We'll show you that. And hello, Lucifer. Welcome back. It's been a while since you've been here. Hello, Lucifer. Yeah, and then also there's a company. I'll read this first, and then there's another thing I'm gonna say. There's a company from Japan that's using robots and remote control for restaurants, shops, and they physically and mentally handicapped can have a life with outside their disabilities. Yeah, totally. We've gone over some of the house robots for helping people like that.
Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
Hello.
Yeah, that's a blast from the past. But yeah, no, Thunderfoot, if you've never seen them, Brainless, will you do a thing where
I'm already clicking now. I'm already searching.
I fingered. Anyways, so let's crack on with Elon Musk demonstrating this bullshit and how much fun we're going to take the piss out of it, because when we show the bus, I'll talk about the bus.
The future is now. Big tech billionaire.
The future is nigh. Oh, anyways, okay. Sorry.
And Tesla CEO Elon Musk gave us a glimpse of what's to come at his exclusive
So this robot, it's the bartender, was remotely controlled, and the hands wouldn't let it like collapse the glasses. And I don't even know what type of glasses they 100% use. They obviously weren't like these delicate ass glasses. I'm guessing they got like high quality glasses so that their structural integrity was like a little bit higher than cheap. Because there's an old sideshow act where you break plates or glasses and other things over your body. And what you do is you just find the cheapest, worst versions of those, and then you can all extra bake them or freeze them, and it will cause the integrity of their structural chemical balance or whatever, you know, the chemicals inside of it will get weaker. And so you're able to break things that normally would be harder to break over your body. So the hands have these soft tips or insides, so it's harder for them to break it, but it's still, we have proof that this was remotely done.
robot event tonight. Musk unveiled several technological advancements to include the self-driving Cybercab and Robovan.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mary Beth McKinney
Joe.
live with more on Musk's unique vision on what's to come in the near future. MB.
Yeah, in the film industry, they make things like sugar glass and stuff like that. I, working in the film industry, used to make sugar beer bottles all the time for fight scenes in bars. But there's also a way to, like, in case you don't want to, like, it's harder to make plates and other things, materials, out of breakable sugar or something like that. So again, what you'll do is you'll structurally wear down it so that it will break a lot easier. And then once again, there are certain companies that are made very, very cheaply to where you can get plates, bowls, and other jugs and things to where literally you can just bust them on your fucking face because they were made horribly, like not well structurally. Anyways, let's crack on.
Hello there, you guys. Yes, and you know, this is a lot.
Whoa, crazy lady. Okay. I'm gonna get past her talking because we don't need to hear this. Let's get to Elon Musk.
It was lights, camera, action as Tesla CEO Elon Musk unveiled his new Robotaxi at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank. Only special guests were invited to attend the big event. The rest of us had to watch it on live stream.
As you can see, I just arrived in the Robotaxi, the Cybercab.
Musk brought a whole fleet of autonomous vehicles with him to the big party for guests to take a spin.
When you get in, you'll see like it's really quite a wild experience to just be in a car with no steering wheel, no pedals, no controls, and it feels great.
He introduced a new.
It does not feel great. No, you're fucking insane, homie. If I'm gonna feel so foreign for like a couple years the first times I get into a vehicle that doesn't have a way for me to fucking change anything that's happening. I feel like I'm scared. Like the Johnny Cabs and fucking Total Recall. At least there was like the fake steering wheel, even though he had no arms, and it moved, and it looked like there may have been pedals with that like autonomous robot Johnny Cab being there. That I feel way more comfortable with. Going into a thingy mabobber that doesn't have anything in that area is a little unnerving, even for me being a fucking cyborg from the future. And then this bus, a company in Japan, they've already made this, and he literally ripped it off. And so he's probably going to get sued from them, plus a handful of other people that are trying to fucking sue his ass for taking their design.
In what country? What did it already exist?
Japan, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No,
and then
if it's China, because China doesn't have copyright laws.
Yeah. No, I think it's Japan.
You say Japan, and who pops in?
Oh, there's our Mari.
Hey, Mari. Maybe Mari can tell us if they've already been on this thing.
And because Mari's here is our turtle thing.
But Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
I like turtles. So
Who can
anyways,
disagree with that?
welcome, Marty.
So fucking awesome. I like turtles.
I like turtles. Anyways, the robots that he is having being presented here that are supposedly completely AI, that's actually the body and most of the parts are actually from another company in China or Japan or something like that. He just bid it, and then once again, they're not autonomous. They're not AI. He's literally has people fucking working them from behind the scenes. So let's crack on a little bit more with this.
Autonomous Robovan to transport 20 of your favorite peeps or transport some goods.
The Robovan is, we're going to make this, and it's going to look like that. Now, can you imagine going down the streets and you see this coming towards you? That'd be sick.
But the big surprise of the night.
Jesus. And then these are the autonomous robots that he's stolen from. No, I know. That's why, yeah, but they're the fake robots that he's stolen from. Maybe it's Boston Dynamics. Maybe it's that, which would not be Asian. But anyways, it doesn't matter.
The humanoid. He says it's autonomous with legs instead of wheels.
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids. It can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend.
Besides dancing humanoids that...
Yeah, babysit your kids, even though you idiots won't even let teachers teach your kids, because never mind, we're not even going to get into that. Let's get into more stupidity, which is which is unfortunately happening. And then
political projection on the water.
If you've not voted in the poll, please vote in the poll, and we'll get to all that stuff in just a second.
Water tower in Hanson, and now the town is doing what it can to get rid of it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken McLeod. The sign of support for former President Donald Trump has divided that community, and as WBZ's Samantha Chase.
Okay, so here we
they
go.
have set up spotlights to try and dim the projection onto the water tower. The town administrator says it is illegal, but still it's here, causing quite the controversy in Hanson. With less than a month before the next presidential election, all eyes in Hanson are on this water tower, saying Trump 2024.
I think it's awesome. Because I think...
Of course you do, you crazy lady. Anyways, so if you I can't get the gist of what's going on. Somebody has projected a Trump 2024 projection onto this water tower, and for some reason the government or city can't take it down, so now they're just putting more lights on it. It's fucking weird as shite. I have no idea what's even going on anymore in this goddamn motherfucking world. So let's look at the poll. I'm gonna go ahead and open it, and hopefully my computer doesn't shite itself. And let's see what our poll is at. It looks like we have electric sutures are 50%. Spider-Man web slinger is 25%. 17 is wind power, and 8% is mixed martial arts hemp. So we're gonna stop it right there, and we're gonna go ahead and close that, and we will.
Yeah.
We're going to go over this let's go over this. If you don't know, Casa Bonita is like a huge thing here in Colorado, and they'll explain it in this. If you don't know, hopefully now you'll understand. And it's a big part of Colorado.
Hello, welcome to Casa Bonita. Anyone's parents divorced?
People call Casa Bonita the Mexican restaurant Disneyland. When you grew up in Colorado, you just remember how awesome it was.
So when you go to this place, there's all these photo opportunity things. There's like divers that dive into this like pool. There's like magicians that come around. There's the little like puppet shows. It literally is like Disney World or an amusement park inside of this Mexican restaurant.
As a kid, there was a dream that one day I could own Casa Bonita.
I am going to Casa Bonita.
Why do you think Casa Bonita is so important to train? There are cliff divers.
Yeah, so the cliff diver thing is real.
Caves to explore. It made it feel like a dream.
I mean, dude, look at how big that is inside. That is just part of some of the inside, and it's in a strip mall. Like, they never actually like explain this, but like on the right of it is a liquor store. On the left of it is a thrift store. Like, it's crazy how this like huge thing is in the middle of like the ghetto almost of Denver. Like, it's not in a great part of fucking Denver. There's like all kinds of small mom and pop shops all around it. There's head shops, there's vape shops. I mean, it's crazy that this is a thing, but it started so many years ago that it was there before all the other stuff went in.
Fans of Casa Bonita have been missing this iconic restaurant for more than a year.
The kid in me was just like, hey, you want to buy Disneyland? I could do that.
Creators of South Park purchased the iconic Casa Bonita, a fine dining restaurant.
Okay, I'm gonna step away for just a second. And what's even like more sillier, before I step away, look at this tower. This tower is like 5 stories tall, and then if all the buildings next to it, it's in a strip mall. It's so weird how out of place. And they do very good jobs at these things. When they take photos and video of it to not show the surrounding area, because it just disillusions you if you've never been there. You don't know what's going on next to it. But I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure I'm not Mango because, yeah, I'm okay. So I'll be right back. But let's keep watching this. No, it's an amazing place to go to, and now that it's open for the public again, I'm totally gonna go there in the near future with some friends. Yeah, no, it's an amazing place to go. If you ever come to Denver and you can get in without having to be on a waiting list, fucking do it.
Oh, you guys just playing around. No, we are renovating and opening an amazing restaurant.
Welcome to Casa Bonita. Howdy, partner. Party. And we can't afford to build that, so let's just get a dude to do that. We've inherited this building that is fucked. $4 million for HVAC, new kitchen. That's probably in the 2 range. Have you ever seen Kitchen Nightmares? This is what every air duct looks like. It's the most dangerous thing I've ever seen in my whole life. We have 2 days.
I expect all the drama to cease.
Oh my God, this isn't ready. Tensions are high.
Is like a possibility that it just never opens?
Yeah, it is. I've never done anything like this. Any savvy business person would say, get out now. That's not the point.
So yes, if you have an opportunity now that it's open to the public and you don't have to get a 3-month reservation or whatever, totally do this. So let's go over this, and I know we have subjects, but let's crack on with this right quick, and then we'll get into the stuff and things, because I have to show you this.
Researchers from the University of Montreal have developed crochet beanies for cats. They're more than just a fashion statement. These hats are lined with electrodes to measure brain activity, allowing scientists to study feline behavior in a new way. The findings were published in the Journal of Neuroscience Methods. The research marks the first time EEG brain scans have been done on cats while they're awake. Imagine how tricky it must have been keeping those electrodes in place. The team had to get creative. And thanks to YouTube, they were introduced to the crochet hats. These tiny wool hats allow scientists to measure brain activity in felines without having to sedate them. This breakthrough could pave the way for more advanced research into how cats...
Oh, look at how much that cat hates that shit that's going on. Anyways. All right, let's go to electric sutures next. Let me see. Oh, let me double check if I have it here. Looks like a no. Okay, so we'll go into this, an electric suture. So here is what those is. Yeah, no, that's exactly the findings that they found. Was that totally. All right, so now let's get into this. Scientists develop a smart sutures that use electricity to speed up healing. No battery required. So when you think of sutures, you probably imagine a simple thread and that's used to close wounds. But they're able to take this and make it into a electricity-based suture that not only, Jesus Christ, why is it flipping its damn stupid ass fucking, what's it called? Anyways, so how does it work? The sutures are known as the Bio-S suture, ES suture, Jesus Christ. And it's made from biodegradable polymer combined with magnesium core. As it stretches and contracts with a muscle movement, it generates a small. The electrical field mimics the body's own internal electrical system, helping the cells proliferate and the wound to close more quickly. So it's these, God damn it. Okay, well, we're not doing that. Screw you, hippie. All right. That does not want to play nice, so screw that noise. Let's go ahead and what is next? We have Spider-Man Web Slinger. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, of course. So let's get into the video of this. Here's a video of the real-life web slinger. So they were literally just able to make like a mucus type thingy-mabobber that would eventually harden enough to pick up these bolts. So it was a huge mass over-exaggeration of roboting a little. Yeah, I know. So that's able to pick those up. Let's see. Next thingy of the bobbers. Wing power, the stuff's okay. So let's go to the wing power. So this is a new way that they could potentially make turbines.
Imagine slashing your energy costs by a jaw-dropping 70%. A dream come true, right? Heirloom Energy just unveiled a game-changing wind power tech set to revolutionize how we harness the wind. This isn't your typical wind turbine story. It's a groundbreaking journey into a greener and more cost-efficient future. So, wind turbines are normally super expensive, with a massive one costing around $2 by $1 million. But Heirloom...
And so this thingy-mabobber, once again, you could put this like on the side of a house and not just make it in this little circle. But anyways, let's crack on.
Total game changer. This revolutionary wind power system is not only way cheaper, under $225,000, but it's also about 25% of the cost of regular wind farms. For example, just imagine a racetrack in the air with 82-foot poles holding it up. Along this track are 33-foot wings, like on a plane, catching the wind to generate energy. Compare this to the enormous pinwheel turbines reaching a crazy height of 500 feet. What's even cooler is that despite the smaller size, Heirloom's wings can generate as much energy as the big turbine blades. They spin faster, 5,000 revolutions per minute compared to the old ones at 12 RPM. And guess what? The parts are human scale, making them easier to make and transport. Not only is it cost effective, but it's also eco-friendly. Traditional wind turbine blades take up lots of space in landfills and are hardly ever recycled. But Heirloom's design reduces waste, making it better for the environment. Heirloom Energy is on a mission. With $4 million in funding from Bill Gates, they're working on a smaller prototype. If it succeeds, they plan to make even bigger systems for huge wind farms. Imagine tracks up to one-way 300 feet long. That's massive. That's the future knocking, and Heirloom Energy is opening the door with their...
So hopefully there's going to be less waste that happens afterwards if they break down, or there's not very much to it, hopefully, so that they can put this like on a rooftop or next to a building or something, right? And then maybe they can get a little bit of this without these huge, insane, like they said, 500 feet, goddamn motherfucking shit. And I had friends who used to work on making the turbine, the propellers for wind turbines, and do the insane amount of resin they use and how they have to do it is fucking insane. But now hopefully we can have these things that can be smaller, that can take in these things, and they'll be hopefully just a part of a way to have greener energy or to get that. All right, so let's get to the hemp thingy, mabobber. I don't think I have a video on it. No, I don't think so. But so let's get into this really quick. There we go. Open this. Share. So share. Okay. Crafting a mixed martial arts plan. Go it. Texas scientists develop drought-resistant hemp strain. Go away. So what they have done is they've made a hemp breeding program that has achieved, god damn it, a unique milestone in their development of the strain, which causes it to be able to breed a strain that can survive through Texas's extreme heat and arid conditions. Genetics can be now used to be added to the USDA National Collection, providing a valuable resource for farmers across the country to be able to use this kind of same thing so that they can. They said the way that they developed it is they tortured the plants with high lights, high temperature, high salts, and did not water them. They put them in crappy soil. They tortured the heck out of them. And that's how they came up with this, which is a drought-resistant hemp. So once again, after they did all this, they were able to get it to go through a sequencer carbon dioxide from the atmosphere that makes it more effective than trees. And so it was able to pull more carbon dioxide out of the air instead of using water. So it can absorb 16 tons of CO2 per hectare annually. So they can use this for carbon farming as well as hemp production, which is an awesome thing that they can use for making everything, like everything you can make fucking hemp out of. And it can require less water than cotton, which is where we make our fibers for a lot of things, instead of cotton. And I think it's easier to harvest hemp than it is cotton, if I'm remembering properly. So there is that of that, because that's the whole study. And so hopefully soon they'll be using that. Okay, so next let's go into... I didn't put robot finger up. Okay, well, let's go to robot finger. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. We have to play this one first and then the other one. So here we blow this first.
You need to hear this if you're a tech enthusiast. Ultra-sensitive robotic fingers are revolutionizing healthcare. Researchers have developed an ultra-sensitive robotic finger that detects the tiniest changes in texture, pressure, and temperature. Imagine a robot performing medical exams with the precision of a human touch. This breakthrough could transform patient care, making surgeries, diagnostics, and rehabilitation more accurate and less invasive. For the latest in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, follow Zengit. Stay tuned as we explore more about how this technology is shaping the future of healthcare. Don't miss out.
Okay, so here is it being used in practice. So here is it taking somebody's pulse from its diagnostics, and that's live. The one that's on the top right is it taking the pulse live. So that's it being shown that it's used in practice to hopefully, and then in the research they said they can go over arteries to tell if they're blocked, if they're hardened, if there's anomalies, like skin cancer, other things that are growing under the body that may need to be looked at that could be cancerous. So instead of going into an MRI machine or an X-ray machine, they're saying that you can have the robot just go over the skin and then tell firsthand. So the instead of having these extremely invasive and or expensive processes, they can now just run this thing, and maybe they'll put multiple of them in a row and have that run across your body first, so that you don't again have to have an MRI, or you can get checked that way, and doctors and stuff can do it, but it takes a long time for there to be doctors and nurses that are doing that with you and for you. You know what I'm saying? So this is just a way for them to check you out without having to have extra hands on you, especially if there's like an emergency in the medical center. Then they can just have that robot feel you up. And I like the way that I get felt up by robots anyways. I mean, what did I say out loud? Never mind. Let me double check that there's the... I just want to see if there's the fabric thing. Okay. We'll do the fabric. Well, let's do this first, and then we'll do the fabric thing. And then I want to show you like two more silly things, and then we'll be out of here.
Welcome to the world of cutting-edge science and technology. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the incredible transformation of the world's most powerful X-ray laser, the Line-X Coherent Light Source, LCLS, located...
I'm going to slow it down just because anyways, the accent makes it a little bit harder to hear, but here we go.
At the SLAC National Accelerator.
And if we were talking about normal stuff and not like crazy huge words, that's also different.
Laboratory in California, with an ambitious upgrade set to be complete by 2030, this machine will soon become 3,000 times more powerful, revolutionizing the field of X-ray science and opening doors to discoveries that were once beyond our reach. But what makes this upgrade so significant, and how will it change the way we explore the world at the atomic scale? Let's find out. The journey of the LCLS started back in 2009 when it became the first machine capable of producing hard X-rays using a free electron laser.
Yeah, no, he totally is.
This breakthrough marked a new era in science, allowing researchers to capture high-speed images of atomic and molecular motion in unprecedented detail.
Totally, it could be that.
Fast forward to 2023, and the LCLS received its first major enhancement, LCLS-2. This upgrade introduced a superconducting accelerator, boosting the X-ray pulse production from 120 pulses per second to an astonishing 1 million pulses per second.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow, 1 million pulses per second. I'm down for that. Oh, never mind. That's something different. We'll talk about that later.
Second, this upgrade alone made it one of the fastest X-ray sources in the world, capable of generating both soft and hard X-rays, providing researchers
both soft and hard. Okay, I'm done. All right, I'll stop.
With powerful tools for studying materials at the atomic level. But
at the atomic level. So once again, this is going to be less invasive than an MRI machine and or a regular X-ray machine. You should just be able to lay there like barely and not even feel anything from this machine going over you. And because it is not run off of magnetism, if you have like fake body parts or metal body parts or implants and things like that, or piercings, and even certain tattoo inks have been known to have a bunch of metals in them, especially I think it's the reds and deep reds that are from Japan, will start popping and they will react to that heavy magnetism. So now this is something where they can look like inside of you and tell all of the stuffs and the things without it being very, very invasive.
As remarkable as this upgrade was, the scientific community had its eyes set on even more ambitious goals. Enter the LCLS-2-IHE or LCLS-2-IHE.
But all you have to do is you have to go down this corridor and make it all the way through. Make it all the way through like a video game. And then once you get to the end, you get... I'm just kidding. I have no idea why they're showing this fucking thing, because what does this have to do with anyways
2-IHE or LCLS 2-IHE upgrade. This project, backed by the Department of
I'm guessing they're just using stock footage, or that they used AI generator to make a lot of this image, a lot of the images.
Energy, DOE, will completely transform the facility, doubling the energy output and pushing the machine into the realm of high-energy hard X-rays. The key to this transformation, a set of 23 new cryomodules, each containing 8 superconducting radio frequency cavities. These cavities are cooled to a mind-boggling negative 456 degrees Fahrenheit or negative 271 degrees Celsius using liquid helium, just a few degrees above absolute zero. This extreme cooling makes them superconducting, allowing electrons to reach ultra-high speeds with virtually no energy loss.
Yes. Okay, so I mean, that is like way more information than any of us need here. But we get the thing. Yeah, exactly. And that's what thank you, Pet Dragon, for saying that, because that's one of the things that is a major problem. And yes, well, I don't know if but they use metal. Anyways, it does. Like I said earlier, that's what happens. And yes, thank you for because it does happen. I've done a lot of research into all of that stuff and things, especially being as modified as I am. I'm scared to get an MRI. I'm hoping that we could have things where they can just scan you and then they figure it all out, and I don't have to actually climb into something, you know. But yes, it causes minor scarring for sure. So the next thing, Bobber, I'm going to double check whether is we did that. Oh, fabric batteries. We're going to go over fabric batteries right quick. Then I'm going to get into some silly, fun stuff. So stop sharing that. We'll go ahead and present new soft material. Charges like batteries can be woven into fabrics. Makes devices. So this way that they're putting this alignment of, God damn it, go away. I clicked on you. These micro, they'll talk about it in a second. These nano ribbons, they're able to cause things to charge themselves. So developed by researchers from Northwestern University, the highly energy efficient, biocompatible, and made from sustainable materials could give rise to ultra light electronic devices while reducing the environment impact of electronic manufacturing and disposal. So they're able to make these new soft materials that can be used in a low power, high energy, microscopic memory chip, which can be made into sensors or energy storing units. So it can be woven into fabrics to where when you move, it will also charge. And they can also make sticker-like medical implants. So they can make it so that you can put it onto it, and so and it turns it into a wearable device that can either charge itself or the battery of whatever medical thing you have. Like if you have a new heart monitor, or you have a new this monitor, diabetes monitor, you know, your sugar level monitor or whatever, it can do that. Or it can be used as a wristband that if you move, it causes electronic activity. But they're thinking that it may be used more for medical implants as well, because it's on this small, very small scale. Okay, I think we went over all of those subjects over there that I wanted to get into, because yeah, I want to get into Jesus Christ. Okay.
Into a pussy, we know.
Yeah, we're gonna do this right quick, and then we'll get in. We're gonna go ahead and do this first, and then we'll get into the 20-foot nude Trump marionette in Las Vegas. Anyways, let's crack on with this. Please do not do this. YouTube, we're not pushing this. We're anti this. People, do not eat things that are not made for human consumption. If it does not say made for human consumption, don't fucking do it, you twat whistles. Like, just oh my god, just wait till you hear this dumb shit.
You're
Oh
not
my
sharing
god.
anything. You're not sharing anything, dumbass.
God damn it, son of a bitch. That's one of the problems that I have when we do these. But anyways, okay, so now you can all. Thank you. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, exactly, Emily. Here we go.
There's
Do
a
not
huge
try
spike
this at
in
home.
interest surrounding horse electrolytes lately, as if consuming foodstuffs made for such a large animal would give one the power of a horse. It could be argued the trend was popularized in 2023 by Schizophrenic, who wrote, "I've been putting these sheep electrolytes in my water for a while now,
No, don't
and I
do it.
legitimately
Don't do
feel
it.
like I'm on stimulants. I think it's the thiamine. It cost $4 at the farm supply store for like a year's worth." This image did the rounds for a bit, but over a year later, on September 11th, 2024, Pig Shit on Balls iterated on it by posting an image of horse electrolytes with the caption,
God damn it. No, don't take animal supplements, you fucking weirdos. Like when people started doing the ivermectin thing that was the horse version or the large animal
Oh,
version.
yeah.
Like, how dumb are you? No, it's not made for human consumption. There's a difference between different. Oh, son of a bitch.
"Never buying Gatorade again. 5-pound bucket of fucking horse electrolytes from Tractor Supply. Never getting hungover again or being iron deficient. I am the hashtag boss. Sipping on half a horse dose and I feel great. My skin is fucking tingling."
Oh my Jesus.
Yeah, that
Christ,
might not be the
you
best
idiots.
thing. Your skin is tingling. Holy fuck.
Yeah, it might be your body telling you, like, this is not good, motherfucker. Like, there's probably things wrong with it. And you know why there's a difference between human grade and animal grade? Because they don't give a, like, that much of a fuck with animal grade to some extent, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's
Like,
difference in intelligence, so you can't grade a horse's work the same as a human's work. Oh, sorry.
yeah, sure. But you know what I'm saying is, right? I mean, like...
It seems to tap into this weird idea that if you eat the same food that animals eat, then you will gain their power, which is why you get streamers like Uwo's Lab recording themselves drinking horse electrolytes and eating gorilla biscuits to become the ultimate alpha.
Oh my god.
Oh, finish that sentence.
You humans. Yes, I know. Here we go.
Horse electrolytes and eating gorilla biscuits to become the ultimate alpha male. Apparently, the horse electrolytes really don't taste like much except as a salty, less flavored version of Gatorade.
I've been using alpha male, like I'm calling people an alpha, as like a negative thing. Like, oh, you're such an alpha, and like some think, ooh, yeah, I am, and I'm like, yeah. Most people with at least a brain cell or some good working microchips, they know that an alpha is a dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. Just look at Andrew Taint. Anyway, so let's crack on with this.
To this, a massive statue of a new Donald Trump was set up over the weekend just outside of Las Vegas. And as you can imagine, this thing caused quite a stir there. Our Southern Utah correspondent, Cannon Seacrest, brings us the story on how this unusual site right here.
And it's put up as like marionette, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a second.
Has the community talking.
Just north of Las Vegas, while driving on I-15 this weekend, travelers saw a 43-foot-tall naked statue of former President Donald Trump. While many were shocked by the sheer size of the sculpture, some neighbors found it extremely offensive. The statue...
Yeah, of course they thought it was offensive because they like Trump.
Like...
I think they talked. I think they talked to the people who did it. Hold on. Let's listen to this douche nozzle. But I think they talked to the people who actually made it, and that might be this person. I don't know. But let's hear them out. Hold on.
On my way to work, and like a normal day, come pulling up around the corner, I see a big white. I didn't know what it was at first. I couldn't believe it, but it looked like a white guy that was naked.
The sculpture is made out of rebar and foam, and we were told that it weighs around 3 tons. Although the artist remains anonymous, the sculpture has since been taken down, but not before leaving a last.
Okay, and there was an interview that they did with whatever. So let's end. Let's end on. Well, we'll do that next week because it gets closer to Halloween. Let's end on this.
So I want you to take a look at this video of neo-Nazis who joined in a Trump parade, a boat parade in Jupiter, Florida over the weekend that was hosted by Laura Trump. Take a look at these neo-Nazis as they proudly promote all of their hatred, as they sig hail Donald Trump, as they say, make America white again, as they literally give in 30 seconds everything about them that.
And Trump does not
Oh my
oppose
Jesus
it.
Christ. I can't believe.
He
And
welcomes them.
no, of course he's
Fill up.
totally for it. So if you don't know why this dude is holding up this sign, it's because Mike Pillow made his pillow special 1488, and that is a racist
88.
number combination.
Well,
I
it
think the
stands for
88 is
HH, and we all know.
SS. Yeah, so it's Heil Hitler and then also SS. So it is a trope to white racists.
Clearly indicates their ideology and who they are with. And I also want you to notice that there's no one in this parade who is even bringing attention to the fact that, oh,
no, nobody's saying, no, you should not be doing this. No, there's none of that. It literally is still. I hope my computer is running properly. But anyways, there's nobody telling them they shouldn't be doing this. They're all for it.
Oh, we have Nazis in our midst. Maybe we should get rid of them.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this beautiful swastikas. There we go. White power. Hell, Trump.
I cannot understand how, like, an American is pro that. Like, isn't America
I don't
proud
either.
that they helped get rid of those motherfuckers?
Unfortunately, Trump fucking let the racists know that it's okay, and then that's why we have the problem that we have. And then, of course, once he didn't win and he said that it's all the others against the white people, that's when we have the problem. And that's what's going to suck so much during the Civil War. If he's not going to win, so then we're going to have a Civil War, and it's going to be fucking insane for a couple days, but Jeebus Christ. Yeah, well, so let's crack on. Just a little bit more. Well, actually, that's all we need to show. It's literally just there's a fucking bunch of Nazis on the goddamn.
Yeah.
Anyways, I will end with this, and this is a weird but new amazing thing.
Two people wanted in connection with a robbery in Elmhurst led police on a chase to Oak Park this morning, but a unique crime-fighting tool helped lead to their arrest.
It's technology our Tara Molina has shown us before. It's called high-speed darts equipped with GPS. Oak Brook police have been using them for years. And as Tara Molina shows us, today's deployment was all caught on camera.
Take a closer look at what made all the difference here. These darts making a split-second decision easier, eliminating the need for a continued police chase entirely. You're about to see it yourself.
So instead of them chasing people in deadly situations or making the person drive insanely fast because they have cops behind them, they can just shoot this in onto the vehicle. And if these idiots don't know what happened, then but even if they take it off, it's still there. Like they're still GPSing it until it gets to a point, and whatever you know what I'm saying? You'd have to like put it on another car that's driving, you know what I'm saying? I think this is an awesome thing that's going to be great for crime prevention or getting criminals in the end, because high-speed chases are fucking insane, especially when the innocent are involved when they crash into them, the fleeing suspect.
You're looking at video of the early morning chase before a GPS dart eliminated the need for it.
All right, good hit, good hit.
Take another look at the dart deployment. With Oakbrook Police all equipped with the high-speed dart systems on their cruisers, assisting Elmhurst Police here.
I'm jumping out of this chase. I'll start tracking it and let them know where they're at.
As an armed burglary crew took off after police say they were caught robbing a liquor store.
The vehicles drove very recklessly at high speed.
Running into an Elmhurst police cruiser on their getaway.
Fortunately, that officer was doing well.
The dart you saw ended the chase.
And then as soon as they do the dart, then they can just say, okay, we're done for tonight. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end that there. We'll do the we'll talk about the alien life thing and the next week, and then facts about farts and stuff. Yeah. It's 1:23. Sure. Let's do one more thing for the heck.
Okay,
Go ahead. Let's do one more thing, Emo Barber. Let's go to. Yeah, we'll only play a little bit of this. Well, let's do the pumpkins. We'll do pumpkins. It's Halloween season.
Let's go places. Driven by your.
Let's get to where it actually gets interesting. So here we go.
Gardens. And when spooky season rolls around, the focus shifts from gardens to gourds. Welcome to Pumpkin Paradise.
A lot of people don't believe that it's real. These are 100% real carvings on real pumpkins done by hand.
A team of 11 artists work around the clock. It all
11 artists make how many pumpkins, and they work around the clock for a hot second, but here we blow.
culminates to this, an eye-popping display of glowing gourds open to the public through October. It's a work of art, a labor of love, and a time of year pumpkin carver Zach Faraday lives for.
Right.
There is a 3-step process.
Okay.
We work on.
I mean, just look at that. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's fucking insane, dude. Like, I get that they can do it, but you never think that they could do it. You know what I'm saying? Until you see it. Yeah, no, this is fucking amazing. Yeah.
Definitely. Almost like old school comic book artists. Someone does the pen work and lays out the line.
Well, yeah, it's totally like how a comic book's done.
Someone goes in with a Sharpie and emphasizes all parts that we want.
I was gonna say it's like how a tattoo's done, but no, an illustrated novel is done by like 3 or 4 or 5 people, right? You have the line artist that comes in, and you have the person that shades it, and then you have the person that colorizes it, and just like with a cartoon or an animation, there's multiple people that work on it to get all of those things to go together to make it look the way it does.
Really pop, and then someone finalizes the illustration with Indian ink, and so that's this nice wash you see in some of these gradients. And after that's done, the last step is to do the carving.
to carve it. It was time for my crash course on sculpting.
I'll pull with one hand, and I'll guide with.
And the and the awls that they're using, I think, are for leatherworking, if I'm not mistaken, because I've used a lot of leatherworking tool. When my grandpa died, he left me with a shit ton of leatherworking tools. So I have awls, I have all different shape things that look exactly like this. I mean, obviously it's a wooden handle and not a plastic handle, but yeah.
The thumb of my non-dominant hand, and that allows me to have the strength to get the line in there.
With Zach.
And that's kind of what you do with tattooing to some extent. Like, you're not pushing it with your but you're holding it steady to get that line that you want to curve that way.
Guidance, I learned what it takes.
Go ahead again.
Oh, there we go. I got
Very
it. Wow.
There you are.
Oh, that's fun. To be a small
like a
part
leather
of this
awl.
mighty masterpiece.
There you go. You gave the eye a nice highlight.
Wow, look at that. Ready to go behind the scenes? Zach led us into the studio where our
Jesus,
cameras
look at all of
captured this
them.
pumpkin assembly line.
Dude, look at that shite.
Our cameras captured this.
Look at that shit. Oh my Jesus Christ, Beavis and Butthead. Oh my God.
To Pokemon characters. And check this out. Zach says this Godzilla is one of the most intricate designs this year.
We want to make sure that in each run we have at least one or two pieces that are so heavily detailed and meticulous that people look at that and say, I can't believe they put that on a fruit.
So then after you charge $10 every head, even children, to go in there, I'm just kidding. You make it feel like it's worth your time. I'm just kidding. I would so love to go do this. Man, if I still lived in California, I would totally go to this place because that's fucking amazing what they're doing. Like the intricacies of what they can do to cause that depth and the shadowing and the highlights and all that stuff's fucking amazing.
That is very beautiful.
Exactly. Okay, I don't know what she's doing anymore. I think we're done with that. So that's what we're going to end it there for tonight. So thank you all very much for being here. We will see you tomorrow, which I think is MAGA stupidity. MAGA is weird. And we're talking about hurricane conspiracies. I'm going to check right now. I got my thingies. I'm trying to bring it up. Yes, MAGA is weird. And I said, what the hell now? Is the thing, but it is going to be hurricane conspiracies is going to be the main thing, but we will talk about them calling Kamala Harris freaking Marxist, communist, socialist, which those things don't go together, you dumb cunts. Like, if you don't understand,
most Americans don't even know what communism actually is.
Or socialism, or Marxism. None of them, even Satanism, or paganism, or the other isms, they don't even understand it, and they don't even know their own Christianity as well. Because they're fucking dumb cunts that just follow like sheep, and they're like, I ain't a sheep, but will regurgitate.
Let's save that for tomorrow.
Sure, okay, yeah, totally. Okay, thank you all very much. Well, hopefully they're gonna be here tomorrow. Well, I just go back and watch it, and hopefully you'll be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yesterday's stream. Go watch it, Maori. It's fucking awesome. That was an awesome dude. Psychotic. He's cool. He's cool. He's a nice dude.
Yes, hopefully he will be doing a bunch of shows with him in the near future as well. So yes.
He has pretty photos.
Yeah, and that as well. So yes, we are definitely undereducated, and that's the major problem with this. And when you're indoctrinated by religion, then your brain can go to those conspiracies a little bit more. Because if you already believe in a magic sky daddy, then anyways, let's crack on.
Yes, Sky Daddy.
Sky Daddy, exactly. All right, folks, thank you very much for being here. We'll see you on tomorrow for MAGA is weird, and we're gonna say that until after the thingy. So we'll see you. Yes, love you all, and bye. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.